Hello everybody, Shadys here and welcome back to another video. Today, you join me back here on the Kentucky Hills farm map with the new F-350 and the trailer because just after we restored the Bel Air from the 1950s, I just received the tip on the Facebook Marketplace that somebody else is selling yet another rusted out car. And he is again relatively close to my area, and I think it could be a really interesting vehicle to build on. So we're gonna go ahead and start the truck up. Well, the truck's already been started actually. I've been sitting here waiting for the engine to warm up. So we're gonna go ahead and hitch up to the trailer actually so we can get down there and pick up the car. Now, the car, I'm going to leave what type of car it is a surprise until we get down there. But in terms of my truck, as you guys remember in the video where I picked up the Bel Air, I told you guys that it literally only took me 10 seconds to change this truck from a flatbed, from a single rear wheel flatbed truck to a dually pickup. And as you can see, that always happens. And as you can see, we are now in the dually pickup truck form of the Super Duty. So, like I said, you guys be sure to let me know down in the comment section down below which version you like better, the flatbed or the dually. Thankfully, I was able to do the game without having to deal with a whole lot of rain this time. I don't think it's gonna rain as much as it did last time when we picked up the Bel Air. So hopefully I won't have to deal with removing wet rust and mud from the surface of the car again. But hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Now, we are actually like I said, it was a pretty short trip. We're actually already pulling up to the location of the car where we have to the car that we're going to pick up. Basically, you just take this left here and then it should be over here in this field to our right. The guy who owns this field said he doesn't care how many ruts or whatever we get in it. He's not really using this field to do very much anyway. He hasn't really planted anything here, so it should be fine. But ooh, I saw it. Okay, I'm sure you guys see it too. Yup. There it is. First the Bel Air, and now a Fox body Mustang. Oh yeah. I don't think back in the trailer, well, it might work. Let me see. I don't think that's gonna work. That car is actually pretty deeply jammed in there. It should be able to drive out, because this time I didn't want this to end up like the situation with the Bel Air where the engine in it barely ran and we were barely able to get it on the trailer. So I contacted the owner this time and he said that he did put an engine in his car that should be running fairly decently. So this should be a little bit easier to get on the trailer than it was in the Bel Air by a pretty good amount. So I'm actually going to put the trailer here. Is one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to put the trailer here. And then we're going to go and... Okay, yeah, that's the only entrance outside of the barn over there. So we're going to go ahead and... So we're going to just go ahead and just into the barn with the truck, I guess. And then we'll get inside the Fox body from there and try to pull it on out. See if we can get this thing out of here. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can tell you right now, this thing already runs much better than the Bel Air. Like a whole lot better. Well, better than what the Bel Air did when we first picked it up. Let's see here. Oh, the suspension is worse though. Like the suspension is, oh god, I dug the front nose into the ground there. Yeah, the suspension is way worse on this thing than what it was on the truck. What it was on the Bel Air, I mean. Come on. Looks like I was able to get it out of there. Now, see if we can actually just, come on. Yeah, this is gonna be an issue. Yeah, it runs a lot worse than the Bel Air. I'm sorry. It runs better than the Bel Air did, but it just, the suspension is worse. Regardless, I was fortunate enough to be able to get it on the trailer, so, oh geez, I got my truck in a little bit of a tight spot here. Wasn't that much of a hassle to get it on the trailer, thankfully. But let's see. Say it's tied down, everything looks to be good. Okay, so still another fairly easy pickup. But you know, definitely a little bit more difficult than the Bel Air with that suspension. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this Fox body and put this thing in 4-wheel drive since we're in the field right now and take it back to home base. Now, I'm going to go ahead and try to get there pretty quick this time because I don't want it to rain on our heads like it did with the Bel Air. Really don't want to have to deal with wet rust. Okay. Alright, truck, I'm gonna need you to use a lot of your power right here. Come on. Come on. Come on, beat the rain. Oop. Okay, I need to stay in my lane though. Come on, truck, let's beat the rain. Please, let's beat the rain. I do not want to deal with wet rust again. Ooh. Okay. Come on. There we go. I will say Ford builds a very nice diesel engine. 6.7 power stroke, very solid diesel engine. Okay. Turn in here. Still no rain, thankfully. Okay. Oh, you know what? This is going to give me a good opportunity to use that shed that's over there on the side of my house. Because I really don't want to have to deal with wet rust again. So just so I don't have to waste time like lifting up the garage door, I'm going to put this thing over here in this back shed. Okay. Okay. Real quick, I'm gonna take the truck and I'm just gonna move it. Okay. May have clipped the Fox body there a little bit, but it'll be all right. Just gonna move this thing away from the entrance a little bit. Okay. Okay, there we go. It is completely tucked away in a shed. Yeah, this thing is officially completely tucked away inside of its shed. So it should be hidden away from all the elements of outdoors now, let's just say. Yeah, this thing is completely hidden from the elements. So thankfully we're not going to be dealing with a bunch of wet rust again like we did with the Bel Air. But with that being said, this should actually end up being a pretty short video, which I'm glad about because that means it shouldn't take that long to upload, and that's going to be the end. So in the next video, expect a full build on that Fox Body Mustang, and I actually have a really interesting idea as to what I want to do with that car. But regardless, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you guys want to see more on the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Talk to you guys later.